Hello everybody, well I'm here again. I haven't actually gone anywhere to be honest. I'm just going to put something in the centre of this here to make that finished piece. Got a really nice piece of pink organza here. I don't know what I'm going to do with it though. I was thinking about putting it in the centre, but when I think about it I think it might be a little bit too big, too wide. I don't know how I'm going to fasten it in there. I'm thinking about something that I got the other day. I wonder where I put that. I bought these two bits of jewellery the other day. I haven't pulled them apart yet. These are absolutely gorgeous, aren't they? These square beads, and they're glass. Now, this wasn't what I was after though. I was after something else that I got. And I got this one too. I thought I'd use this more in the boho style things. I don't know if that's bit in there would be. No, it doesn't look right in there. So this is pretty, isn't it, these things? Really nice piece of jewellery, that is. I really like that. I think it might be a tad old too. It's not real old, but it might be a little bit. That wasn't where I put those beads I got the other day. Where I put them beads. So I could find them, you know how that is? Put them so I could find them and show them to you. Because I wanted to use them actually. Here they are. Look at these. These cost me $2. These are glass. These are real good. Real good things these are. I do like that blue thing on there, don't you? Thinking about pulling that off there and sticking it on. I don't know. I've got to take these undone. These are those Swiss Scotch. So you can't say it, but that's what these are. Really nice. They're both tied together and they cost me $2. And those flat ones are really cool too, aren't they? I'll have to get on to pulling them apart. Put them in a bag and doing something with them. Right. So now, we've lost the plot here on what we're doing. We're going to try, I'm going to show you how to do a rose, I think. I was going to show you how to do that other stitch, but I haven't had a chance to actually go look at how it's worked. Now, I'm going to do a spiderweb rose. So, we need to get a piece of cotton. Because I want to use this here, I've already threaded that on there, and you put it back through that way so it's not going to come undone, okay? So I've got the bit that I'm going to use to do it, and I need to have something that colour that I can put it over, on and around, and we must have a bit of pink here somewhere. I'm making the mess of this more and more, looks like a rat's nest or something. Somebody's been fiddling in that, it's making it look bad, that's me. I hope I'm not in the camera shot, because yet again, there goes my thing of what's name's needles into the garbage bin. Oh, don't forget to get them out, Sonia, please. Don't leave them in the garbage bin. I just want a pink piece of thread. You think I could find a pink piece, couldn't you? You would think so. Oh well, if we put a different colour, it might work. Oh, here's a bit sort of pinkish. So it's sort of pinkish. Okay, so what do I do with my needle? Okay, there's needles and cotton here everywhere. That one. I have this needle here. It's my pin cushion. Somebody commented on it. It's made out of tin cans. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 tins. One in the middle. It's all covered. You see, I'll show it to you all. 4 cans, like 5 cans is made out of, look. It's got the baked bean tins. I think there's 5. Oh, I made it and I should remember, but it was a long time ago. I was always making pin cushions. I don't know how many I've made over the years. I get sick of the look of them, and it's really good, but they take up a lot of room. Now, back to this. I'm Sonia and I'm in Australia, and I don't know if I said that at all. I didn't say it here. I haven't been anywhere. Actually, I got these crewel needles the other day. I talked to you about crewel needles. I think I showed them to you. But they've got a big eye, and they are fairly sturdy. Actually, I might swap this one for one of them because I find that they're a lot sharper than the ones that have got the gold on them. I know that seems strange, but the gold top needles I don't find as sharp. Explain that, please. Look, see how these have got gold on them and these have not? I find that the gold ones, that's just ones I've purchased. I don't know whether this is all true or not, if I'm correct, but that's what I feel. They're not as, you know what, my cat got into my stuff. He did, and he was sorting through it while we were asleep the other night. Pulled out all this stuff out of the bag, and got the best piece of the best roll of wool that I had there. Now I've got myself a mess. Best roll of wool that I had there, and was playing with it. Well, I thought it was a bit, I love it, you know, but I'll put it away now. Well, actually, this is some of it here. Look, he didn't get that bit, but he got the wool. So, when I got the street yesterday, I was in the thrift shops. I'm not having such a good go here with this, am I? I seen these wool left 20 cents a ball. I thought, oh, I'll buy that. The cat can have it. You know, I mean, because I've got plenty, and that's not here, because I can give him a toy and something to play with. Now, it's been sitting there on the table. He doesn't want that. He doesn't want it. He does not want it. No, not right, really. There's nothing wrong with it. It's fluffy. It's not mine, I suppose. That might be the issue. It doesn't belong to me. Okay, so I'm going to do my rows down here. I want to put some more stitching on this square as well. So I'm making a spider web, a shape I mean. I want to go up there and make a stitch. Now you can do a drawing first if you like. So you want 5 pieces. So you want 1, 2, go into the centre, and come out, try and keep them the same length. That's why you probably want to draw it. Like so. So that could be somebody doing star jumps is what I look at it as. So I want to come out here that far. Go back to this side here. And you sort of divided them reasonably even into 5 bits. Okay? Like that. And you've got a little... Oh my goodness me, don't tell me this was in the shot again. Oh dear, what am I doing here? Oh, I hope you can see this. I really do, because it's, like I said, it's very annoying when I can't show you what's going on. Is that right? No. How's that? That's better. Okay, so let's fix this up. Oh no, cut that off. I did. We don't need that now. Right. So now I'm going to do the rows with this, because it's going to be, oh well, a nice size, but not too bad. Now I'm going to, don't need to put a knot in it, because I don't think it'll come through that quick. I'll do it the best I can. I hope that's thick enough to make a hole to bring it through though, because if it's not, I'm going to have to use me awl and make a hole, and that is here somewhere, because I had it the other day, didn't I? I'm sure I used this the other day to put this, and it's sitting in here. Alright, I'm going to make a hole with me awl, because I can't get my piece of ribbon through there, so I'm going to make the hole to put it through, because you only have to do it one time. I should have put it from the back, shouldn't I? Anyway, we'll put it through here. Right, come on, you can do it. You can do it. Now it's through. You only have to put it through at the start and go back again when you're finished. So, oh dear, now we can't see this. I might have to redo this video. I hope I don't. You might get to see it, I don't know. Okay, so we go under that one. More weaving. And you go over this next one and under that one. Now, because this is really wide, this piece of cotton, this piece of ribbon, it's going to make it look pretty cool, I reckon. So you go over the next one and under the next one. Backwards. Not easy, but it'll work. Just persevere. It's a bit thicker than what I would normally use, but I seen it sitting there and thought, oh, well, that'd work, wouldn't it? I'll have a go anyway. Probably nothing like a rose by the time I finished. Come on. This is not easy to do, so why am I showing you something like this? I don't know why I'm doing this. Make it flat, Sonia. It looks pretty, doesn't it? It's a bit of like over and under. Over the next one and under the next one. Do it with whatever size ribbon you have. It will look good and it'll look nice. You just got to keep going until you fill it up. Over and under. And you know what? People think that... a lot of people think this is hard, but it isn't. Like, it takes a little bit of practice. And you just use your... do the best that you can. Use your imagination to imagine what the thing would look like. What the rose would look like, because you give it a bit of a tuck and a twist and whatever. See, so it will work really nice. Look, see that? Now, I tried to keep the colours close together. The one that I did the 5 stitches with in this ribbon, because you don't want it to be, because this is a see-through ribbon, organza ribbon, you don't want it to be too, there's only one there, obviously there's a different colour underneath, okay, and you can go around and you can sort it this way and that way to make sure that it fits properly. You go over that one there and under this one here. I'm going to take it through this way and see if it goes better. No, not really. I probably used too wide a piece of ribbon, I probably did. So if you're doing this, you've just used yourself a smaller bit. So look at that, isn't that pretty? I do like that. Now we go over this one and under this one here. Yeah, it's a little bit, tiny bit hard to do, but not so bad. Not so bad. For what you get in the long run, it's worth it. A little bit of prodding and poking around it, trying to get it right, it's worth it. It really is. And I think that I've done enough through there. I'm trying to just manipulate the piece of stuff so it'll go through, and now I'm going to have to put another hole back underneath it. Don't put it through your ribbon, whatever you do. I've just put a hole down in there. See? And I'm just going to put that through there. Because if you don't do this and you're pulling on it, it'll all make it all distorted. When you're pulling on the thing, it'll all go out of shape. If you haven't got a way of getting it through, it's not going to be too scary. Righto. Now, just pull it down a bit further. And there's my rose. Look at that. That looks really cool, doesn't it? So what you do then is you just cut that off. Get yourself a piece of thread that you wanted to use before. It's to make the little star out of for weaving it through. And put this on here like this. And every time I go away from doing this, I think of something else that I could make and show you to put on it. Because there is just so much out there that you can do. So we're just stitching that down so it won't move. I'll come unthread it or something. I'll cut a little bit off the edges, a bit too long. There we go. And there's our little flower, rose, which I will put something around shortly. Now, I wanted to do the middle of this other thing, didn't I? While I was at this. I was thinking about doing the middle of that. Well, this, no I don't, it's a bit too... I'll put that on that thing. What would that look like? Really nice. Oh, that'll look good on there. I think I might put it there instead, eh? Oh, I wasn't going to use these on here because I have another thing that I'm going to show you too. There's lots of things I'm going to show you. I'm doing my bead knitting. I'm really excited about getting into that. The bead knitting. I am really excited about showing you how to do that. But I need to show you more of this, don't I? You know, there's got to be time for everything, I hope. I'm just doing tiny little stitches around the outside of this because I want it to be put down nicely, but I don't want you to have big, don't put great big gaping stitches down. Now, I showed you how to do these the other day. I'm sure I did when I made that one that I put on over there. I'll show you in a second which one I'm talking about. And this I made it out of a piece of lace. It's not out of you know that whole stuff. Oh dear. Things on my mind today. I'm just thinking things I'm not getting myself. Okay. Tulle. It's not tulle. Okay. Now that looks good. But I'm going to do more down here and there'll be more in there. Because each one of your little squares should be filled up. You know, so it'll be really nice when it's all filled up. Okay. So now, let's see what else we got. We might make a couple of little flowers, what do you reckon, out of beads. Do you think that'll look good? I do. I do love the beads, the flowers made out of beads. So where is the needle that we need? Here it is. I still haven't fixed that bit there. It's going to happen eventually though, I'm sure it will. There'll be something that'll go on there, you'll see. There'll be something. Oh dear. See this flower here? I showed you how to make that one. Well, that one there is made exactly the same way. This one here is made, except it's got lace. It's not, it's off a really old piece that I have. And it's not tulle. Well, you can do it with tulle. There's some soft tulles out there that you can buy. I was going to do a couple of little bead flowers, aren't I? So, I'm going to put those, maybe, where will I put my little bead flowers? I want to be, oh, okay, in here I'll do them. I'll do them in here. What do you reckon? So, let's put that through. I'll get some beads. Now, put the water bottle on top of my bead box. Wasn't really handy. So for the centre, I'll do the centre first or the outsides. I don't know, centre because I'm only making those tiny little blokes, aren't I? Where's the centre one that's really pretty? Okay as a yellow, I guess. Or the orange for the middle. And I haven't got many bugle beads because I could use some of those. Got that sort. I've got a clear one. I've got green. I don't think I know I've got some, but they're not here. But I want something that will look flowerish. I need something that look like a flower, so I won't use them for the time being. And the colour I want to put on that, it would be maybe pink. Maybe pink. Yeah. Maybe some pink or some mauve ones. How about we do a mauve one? Mauve flower. Yeah. So we've got the centre. I think the yellow is going to look more effective. So you open these little things up and you can just grab a bead out. Look at that and press it down. I was losing all mine behind the chair the other day, wasn't I? So I put that down, that bead, and we'll go back through there and come up through the back, and we'll go back through down to hold him on. Okay, so now we're going to go and thread on 5 of these other ones here. These are mauve colour ones. And there's also another colour in that got stuck in there, but that doesn't matter. We'll probably try not to use him. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like 5. You can see how it looks. It depends on what your shape of your beads are. You can get packets of beads that are all the whole packets are all different sizes, and it's not. You know, I actually dropped a couple doing that too. I did. I must admit, I did drop a couple. Okay, so this doesn't show up very plain, but well, I guess it does in real life. You can see it. I might have to do an. Oh no, 5's good. 5's good. Now I'm going to run back around through these other. Start at the first one and run it back through. You would have seen me do this on my bees for beading that time I did these on that story, but I'm doing them again now because people might not have seen that from the alphabet challenge thing I've put up for myself. And anybody else that wants to do it with me, of course. Now I'm trying to get this back over that yellow bead because it come on. So what I did was I went back around through those beads that I had there, and I'm not really pleased about this because I'm thinking that's going to go back through all these beads and make a circle. You do want it to be not really that close together, but I think I need to put another bead in there. I think I need another bead. It's not quite enough. So I actually could do 2 more. Whoops. So I dip it out more than I was. Oh dear, I'm going to have some bead soup anyway when I get out from under the chair. It's only just down the thingy. There goes another one. Oh dearie me, Sonia, maybe you put too many in this little dish. And I'm going bead blind already. There goes another one. Dear. Oh goodness me, now I've tipped them out. I do like them little pots, they are really good, I promise. How many have I got on here? 5. I'm going to put 2 more on it. It'll be easier to get them out of my hand. It worked before when I only had when it wasn't full up to the top. You can't see anything what I'm doing here, can you? Nope. Nobody's got any idea what I'm up to. I'm going to have to try and undo this because I can't handle it. I don't know if I can get these ones off here because I've been through them a few times, haven't I? I've got to back up my needle through it. And because it's this one that I bought, these double-edged ones, I wonder if anybody's got the parcels that I sent them yet with these needles in them. I hope they have. Sent out a few parcels with needles. Right. Now they should come. Actually, I don't have to take them off at all. Okay, I've just got to add 2 more. So I've got 5, 6, 7. Now, hopefully I can show you this without too much trouble so you can see what I'm doing. They're over here and I'm going to put them down in a circle around that little yellow bead there. I'm actually going to go back in close to this first one. That's what I'm going to do that to start with because it might be easier if I tie it down and get a handle on it first. Look at that, I've got hold of it. I've got hold of it. I was going to go back around through it, but I don't think I will. I'm just going to go up through next to the centre bead as close as I can and stitch down this one here. Stitch down my in between the two of them to hold it on, okay? Go over your cotton to hold that there. Come up over here on this side and stitch that down there close to that as well. And this one here, you need to go over your thread, but try and make it as small and, you know, so you can't even, you can't tell, you're going to be able to see it, you don't want to see your threads. I don't like the way that that bead's sitting there with the hole in the centre of it. I'm going to have to try and see if I can turn it over. I suppose it doesn't look too bad. So now you would go around every one of them and fasten every one of these down in between. Go across, you know, between the thread and the next bead. Go over top of the thread, I should say, in between the two beads. And then you've got a little flower like that. Maybe I'd leave that like that. Let's do another one. Let's not make it so hard. Let's see if we can do it without making it so hard. Right, so we've got the yellow one in the middle. And let's try not to spill too many this time. I've got two yellow ones on there. We'll take one off, okay? That worked because it's not right fall to the top. I'm going to take this down into the back again. Wait a minute, it's too close. There you go. Now we're going to come up through here, next to it as close as we can. As close as we can to our little bead. And it can sit like that. It wants to, so we're not going to, you know. Well, let's see if I can get some of these out without spilling the rest of them. I've got one. I'm actually wearing my old glasses because the pair that I had before kept on getting caught in my hair because I never bought them. I'm sure I didn't. I reckon they thought, well, she can't see them without them on. So we'll give her these. I know that sounds silly, but 4, 5, 6, 7, because I like the plastic lenses. I do, because I take my glasses on and off all day because I wear some to do this and some to watch TV. 2, 4, 6, 7. And I have these ones, see, with the, you know, really flash they are. The others had all this fancy business here, which I don't know, I'm sure I didn't buy them, but one, so anyway. And so they kept on getting caught in my hair, so I started wearing these old ones. And for some reason now, well, I can see, but they seem to make my eyes a little bit tired. And I went back and I said to him the other day, because I got him to fix these, and I said, well, I can't wear the others you give me, because I said they're wrong. I said, they're not what I ordered. I said, sometimes the ones that have the plastic on the front don't have the, you know, excuses. But anyway, I thought I'm not going to argue with you then, just fix these ones first and I'll go home. I'm going to argue with him about it. I'll just make sure next time I'm trying to pick out a pair of glasses that I've got my old ones on, or something that I can see that they're giving me the right things. Because I know myself, I used to wear those ones that have got metal on them, and I don't like them because they break. You know, I had a pair that I took back all the time because things keep happening to it. They cost over $300 or something, and they kept on falling apart, and I was really upset. And so therefore I never ever get metal ones. I always get the plasticky. So it's plastic, whatever it's made out of. I don't really worry because it doesn't look any that bad. They don't look too bad, I don't think. It's as long as you can see, that's what the main thing is, isn't it? Anyway, so now I've got another little flower there. Look at that, isn't he pretty? Can you see him? He's here. Look at this. There it is. Oh, I'm quite enjoying this now too. I've got to fasten. I haven't fastened them all down yet. I've got to go around a few more yet to make sure that they're going to stay on there. Okay. I will do one more lot in there, but before I do that, I'm going to go up and put some beads around this thing and show you. Let's just will we do some yellow, orange, blue, green, which colour? I'd like to get these yellow ones here, they might look right, look orange. Near the purple colour. What would you put there near that one? Gold? Gold ones look good, wouldn't they? Or that there, whatever that colour there is. These gold, they're a bit big. I like them. That sequence thing. I do like those. Hang on, we'll do these pink ones here. Got some of these pink ones on them. This will look okay. Oops. Maybe it has turned up sideways there. I'll thread a few beads on now if you're still with me. I'm going to thread a few beads. Now these beads have only got they're glass, I think, or acrylic, but they've got the colour in the inside. And I got some once, and the colour was coming out of it. It kept breaking off. So I don't know what actually is it they are made out of. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I don't know what they're actually made out of, these beads, but they've got... This one's not too bad. You can only see a little... Can I drop it? No. You can only see a little bit of the colour in the inside of the bead. I don't know if that's obvious there or not. You can't see that. Anyway... Take my word for it. So I'm just going to put these at every one of these things I've got here, these pointy bits on the feather stitch, because the more beading and stuff, the better. It's looking good. I think it's looking good. And I'm really happy people are having a go too, because it's really nice to achieve something you know, like that you haven't done before or whatever. You know, you can get a really good thing if you make it yourself, you know, really good if you make it yourself. Anyway, we've got a bit more to go. Lose that. It's over here, so I'm putting a bead at the top of every part of this stitch here. This stitch reminds me of things that be under the water. This feather stitch that goes wiggly there. And there's not too much I don't think you can put on one of these pieces of work. I don't think you can go too far. I don't. I might say that, but I don't think you can, because it's really nice. Really nice work, this crazy patchwork. Actually, I was going to put another one of them berries on here. And I still will do maybe, well, when I get round to it. I have other things that I do. Sometimes I do hardly anything, which is okay to do that sometimes, isn't it? It's meant to me picking up beads. And I'll put one up here in the centre. So this is getting really filled up, isn't it? You know, in some parts of it anyway. So what do you want to do that for yours too? Get yours all done. I hope I can get to see some of your people's work. I'd like to see some of his watches are done. I really would. I do love to see what other people do. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Isn't that really pretty? I hope you like that. I think it's really pretty. I do. When you did it, when you think you made it yourself. I've got to just do down the bottom here. So I'm going to end this off here, because I'll have to get down to the bottom part and just put some beads in there, the bottom part of the stitching, instead of making a big leap down through there. I do like that, so I'm going to do some down here now, and when I come back here again we'll do a bit more, okay? Probably do that soon. A bit more work done on it, but we're starting to get it all filled up, aren't we? But there's more stitching to be on here, down through here, a lot to go on there. There's still a lot to do on it, This one here, I suppose I've done a little bit more on it. I did this stitch here that I showed you this morning. I'm working on that. That piece there I'm not really pleased with, is a little bit bubbly, but you know what, that's just how it goes, I suppose. And I've also been doing them in like a foot, no, like some sort of track going down there. But I've also put a row of them down there, so I'm just doing this one as well. And I've also got this little beaded flower here that I will show you that too, how to do that one. Yeah, so it's all in the plan and looking good, because this is going to be a bag and this one's going to be the front of the book, okay, of a journal cover and a handbag. And I've been asked to make the bag, and I will show you how to make the bag. I might actually do it by hand, or could do it by machine, I don't know yet. But if I do it by machine, there's lots of people that don't have a machine, so we'll just see what happens, eh? It doesn't matter which way you put it together. So I'll tidy myself up a bit here, put the things away, and then be able to drag it out again shortly and do a bit more. But I'll load these videos. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you, bye-bye.